What if a painting existed that seemed to know you were there? A portrait so carefully made that its subject appears to return your stare from any angle, following you across the room with a gaze that has unsettled viewers for more than 5 centuries. The Mona Lisa is exactly that kind of image. Leonardo da Vinci began it around 1503 and kept the panel with him until his death. Even at the height of his fame, he continued to revisit the face in private, adjusting details long after most painters would have stopped. Would you expect someone already celebrated for grand commissions to pour so many secret hours into one modest portrait? The painting carries a simple title, yet it refuses to behave like an ordinary picture. Leonardo built it with patient technique, countless thin layers of oil paint on a poplar wood panel, each glaze allowed to dry before the next, creating the soft transitions known as sfumato. The result feels fragile and alive, as if the woman might shift her expression if you glance away. Its size is modest too, about 30 inches tall and 21 inches wide, roughly 77 by 53 centimeters. Small enough to carry under one arm, yet it contains an entire world of psychological tension. Because it has lived most of its life behind protective glass in the Louvre, very few people have ever stood before the original in true silence. It has left the museum only rarely for study before returning to its guarded place. Does the knowledge that you might never see it without barriers make the image feel more distant or more magnetic? Does the knowledge that you might never see it without barriers make the image feel more distant or more magnetic? Look at what Leonardo actually put on the panel. In the center sits the woman, her body angled slightly away while her face turns toward us. Her eyes catch you first. They seem to meet your own no matter where you stand. A trick of perspective and modeling known as the Cryamid U. The court breaks. The break and things reopen. The fate freezes at Point Bruti, Cap the Unerrant. The heart surely trucks a thinner shallow so steeply that confuses you. There is almost no hard edge or bright color here, only soft modeling, earthy tones, and a continuous atmospheric veil. The world she occupies feels drained of ordinary warmth. Does this make the scene feel more like a memory or like something glimpsed in a half-dream? The years around 1503 were a strange hinge in time. Europe was rushing forward with exploration and new sciences, yet a powerful current was pulling minds inward toward the study of human perception and hidden emotion. This was the Renaissance at its height, when artists tried to trap light, air, and thought inside their pictures. Leonardo was dissecting bodies to understand expression and studying optics to learn how the eye sees. His Mona Lisa feels like a direct response to that atmosphere. While other painters delivered clear, flattering likenesses, Leonardo created a face that seems to think and to watch the viewer in return. In the centuries since, her expression has been read as everything from quiet grace to sly amusement or something unsettling. Some see her as ideal beauty, others as a specific Florentine wife, still others as Leonardo projecting his own inner world. When you look at this painting, which reading feels stronger to you? One way to see the scene is as a calm, almost gentle moment. A woman paused for private reflection. Another way suggests something darker. The steady eye contact and shifting smile can feel like an unspoken challenge. Could what looks like a polite portrait actually be closer to a psychological trap that turns the viewer into the one being examined? There is also a more personal key. Many who have studied the work believe the Mona Lisa is not only a commissioned portrait, but a kind of mirror Leonardo held up to the mysteries of perception and consciousness itself. A man already past 50 who had seen courts, wars, and the limits of knowledge, he spent more than a decade refining this single image. The solitary woman who will not release your gaze can be read as the artist giving shape to his own inner questions about what lies beneath appearances. Leonardo lived with a restless mind that rarely allowed complete rest. Those long, private hours became the real time of the painting's creation. While the world demanded finished works, he layered and revised. His art grew out of that thin space between what the eye registers and what the mind completes. The result is an image that feels born from endless looking, when the border between what is real and what is imagined grows thin. Leonardo never wrote down exactly what this painting was supposed to mean. He left no explanation that settles the questions. More than 5 centuries later, the question remains open for anyone who stands before it. Is this a faithful portrait, a disturbing study in how we see, or the quiet self-portrait of a genius who understood that true art watches us back? If this image were in front of you now, what would you decide? Do her eyes really follow you when you move? Does the smile seem to know something you do not? I would genuinely like to hear your thoughts. Write them in the comments. If the Mona Lisa has stirred something in you, our collection of enigmatic masterpieces holds many more that refuse to give up their secrets. Each one carries its own atmosphere and unanswered questions. Any of them could move from the screen into your own room and quietly change the air inside it. What you are watching right now proves how one painted gaze can turn an ordinary wall into a place where mystery feels close enough to touch, and where you begin to wonder who is really doing the looking.